Thank you. Buenas noches, ¿cómo están? Bien. Ánimo al cuadro, ¿no? I want to thank you guys for being here this evening. The Mid Valley has always been good to myself and to my family. You know, we've been running up and down this part of the area since 2005. 2005, the years go by real quick, right? And as I look around this room, there's a whole bunch of great people in this room. That along the way, during the campaigns, which I enjoyed the most, was meeting so many of you and making friends throughout the whole county. Y hasta el punto todavía, muchos amigos y amigas que ha conocido y todavía platicamos por todo el condado de Hidalgo. Y eso es lo más bonito de la campaña que nunca se me va a olvidar a mí, de todos los amigos y las amigas y las amistades que hemos hecho durante todos estos tiempos. Es muy bonito. I need to introduce my parents, my mom and dad who are here. My mom and dad. You know, if you want to know who I am and who Ricardo has become, you know, they're a big part of it, my mom and dad. Humble beginnings, you know, great people, great individuals, hard workers, and that's what they taught us, you know, since we were young, you know, how to treat people with respect and dignity, and at the same time, even if you're educated, you know, todos somos iguales, we're all the same, and we're all supposed to help each other as much as we can. And I can tell you that that's one of the reasons why I always wanted to be in public office. Not because of the power, not because of, you know, taking advantage of anyone. It was more about helping people the best that we could, right? With the position that we had, one as a district judge, and now, you know, as a district attorney, I tell people I love that power, but to help, para ayudar en la manera que podíamos ayudar. And that's what I promised all along during the campaigns. You know, we got some public officials here who've done a great job. You know, in the level of being a city council member or a judge or a school board member, a JP judge, Judge Jesse, Judge Sines, of so many years that, you know, we spent together, not only working together, myself as a DA and a judge, but as friends as well. You know, and so many other. And Paul, what can I say about Paul? I always say, no lo inviten para su casa. Don't invite him to your house, because you'll measure your house and you'll say, right? So you gotta be careful. No, Paul, good friend. Gracias. And also our special guest, el señor Ramón, Mr. Ayala, thank you for being here. Gracias por estar aquí. Mr. Ramón Ayala, gracias. Una amistad, good friend of mine. So a lot of people have been able to meet me and know who Ricardo is in the sense of what I'm about and what I offer, you know, as a public official and also as a person. And that's who I am. You know, I never let the power get to my head. You know, it was always about serving. It was always about making sure that we did good things. My sister, who's also here, that just walked in, our district judge, Renee. It was always about making them proud, right? And making them proud was about doing the right thing. And again, you know, showing that we had the ability to serve as public servants and respect that the voters gave us the opportunity to serve. And we respect that, you know, today till the end, because you guys are the ones that are giving us the opportunity to be in the positions that we have. And I can tell you that these almost 7 years, I'm gonna start my 8th year as a DA, we've done great things there at the DA's office. We started talking about it back in 2014, and we've done some good things there at the DA's office. We've made the decisions wholly on what's the best for the community. Even though there's some decisions that we've made that are not popular, but those are the responsibilities that we had to make for the community. And again, I thank you for giving me that opportunity to serve as your public servant. Now, Terry, what can I say? I can't say that he's not related to me porque todos saben, right? Everybody knows that he's related to me. He's my uncle. I mean, that's the truth. And let me tell you something. I tell people, even though he's my uncle, even though he's a family member, if I had a reason, or if I thought that he couldn't do the job, I would tell Terry, don't get involved. Let somebody else do this job. But he'll be able to tell you the experience that he has, to offer as a district attorney. He'll be able to tell you that, and that's why I'm here today. I'm supporting him, not because he's my uncle, but I'm supporting him because I know that he has the expertise. I know that he has the qualifications. And again, I can support him as much as we want. We can support him as much as we want, our family members as well. But at the end of the day, it's up to the voters. They're going to see the qualification, the experience, and what the person has to offer. And I say today that Mr. Palacios, Terry has those qualifications to be able to serve the Hidalgo County.
That's right.
I was a big runner. I ran cross-country track for the high school, and also I ran for UTSA. And he's the one that got me started on it. I started running with him. I was 11 and 12 years old, down the canals in Edinburgh, and that's where I started with Terry. So a lot of the characters, a lot of the things that I have, not only did I get them from my parents, but I also got them from Terry growing up with him. We have a bunch of nephews and nieces that he spent a whole lot of time with, and I mean that's where we got it from. He first wanted to be a dentist. If he would have been a dentist, then all of us would have been dentists. I guarantee you. We wouldn't have gone to law school. But he went to law school, and what can you say? I'm a nephew who looked up to him, and I say, if he went to law school, I think I can do it too. And we followed him. And I'm sorry that there's a lot of lawyers in the family, but I don't blame them for wanting to get educated. And my son will be a lawyer in May, right? And so when my son wanted to go to law school, I didn't say, Ricardo, no, you can't go to law school because you can't be a lawyer because there's too many lawyers in the family. No, amigo, vete. Go ahead and get educated. Do what you can, right? So if my son one day is here practicing and he says, Dad, I want to be a judge. I want to be a DA. Okay, just don't run against Marlon. Don't run against What am I going to tell my son? No, mijo, you can't run for judge or any elected position because there's too many of us already out there. Mijo, you can put your name on that dotted line. And at the end of the day, it's up to the voters. The voters are the ones who decide who they want. It's not up to me. It's not up to him. It's you guys who are out there and decide, you know what? I want to give this person the opportunity to serve. And again, I'm blessed with that because you guys gave me that. So, without any further ado, I want to introduce to you Mr. Palacios, who is running for DA. Como les digo a mucha gente, ahí se los dejo sus manos, ahí se los encargo, and you guys, again, will be able to hear him and decide. Obviously, you're here for support, and I appreciate that very much. But he still has a lot of work to do, and we still have a lot of work to do in this campaign, pero aquí se los dejo a Terry Palacios. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm running for district attorney. And after that speech, I'm done, right? No, I'm the youngest of 12 kids. And just to give you a little background of where we come from, I'm the youngest of 12. The only one that finished college and went to law school. My brothers and sisters are a little bit older than me, so I grew up with my nephews and nieces. And they followed me. I finished law school, had some other nephews and nieces that went to law school, went to pharmacy school, we have a doctor, we got teachers. Man, we got an awesome family. But you know what keeps us grounded? We still have some field workers. I mean, we still have people that work hard to make a living. And that's what keeps us grounded. That's what keeps us grounded. And you know what? And this position that Ricky had is a very important position. You handle over 80 attorneys, okay? 80 attorneys in reference to criminal law. So I would figure you need some criminal law experience, right? What more than 30 years of criminal law experience? That's what I've been doing. I've been practicing criminal law for 30 years. Those 30 years, I have not advertised one time on a television commercial, on a radio commercial, because we treat people fairly and with dignity. And we don't forget where we come from. And I have people knocking on my doors every day for representation. Because I don't deceive anybody, I I don't promise anything I can't give them, and I do my work. And that's what I intend to do for the D's office. Now, not only do I have the experience of a criminal defense attorney, I've been at the same time a municipal court judge for 27 of those years. And you can tell these judges, we see more people on a daily basis than any other court. Because who doesn't get a ticket? Who doesn't have a truant? Who doesn't have some type of minor violation? We see more common people on a daily basis than any other court. So we know how to treat people with dignity and with fairness. And that's what I'm going to carry on to the D's office. Because you know what? People are looking up to you. I've practiced in all the 10 district courts with every judge and almost every prosecutor. I practiced in every 10 county court of law judges with every prosecutor and that is experience. That is something that when you're gonna lead a team, they're gonna have to look up to you and say, you know what, this guy knows what he's doing. And I'm not gonna tell you I know everything, but I know what I'm doing. I have the experience to run the DA's office. I will treat you with dignity and respect. As a municipal court judge, I've seen thousands and thousands of probable cause statements. I signed thousands and thousands of arrest warrants, search warrants, blood warrants. We have the experience to run this office. I'm asking you for the opportunity. I can't do this by myself. I need everybody to go out there, help me out. If you're not registered to vote, John is gonna register to vote today. If you know somebody needs to get registered, please get them registered. It's a very important job. We need a very well qualified person that has that will treat you with dignity and respect, and that has the temperament to handle people. And I have that. And I offer that to you. Please go vote. It starts already on February 14th. That's early vote starts on February 14th. Election day on March 1st. Thank you. Vote Terry.
Yeah,
Palacios.
woo!
Thank you, Dr. Chris.